How are the people out there? I hope everybody is doing fine. So, right now, I want to make a short review of my boxing equipment, my gloves, accessories, boxing mitts. This came 2 days ago, and this was shipped through sea cargo. So it takes 2 months before this thing this things reaches me. I am sent it through ABC. That's my ABC box that came, and part of those things inside the box are my boxing equipment. Okay, so let's start first with the mouthpiece that I'm using. I got here. This is a one mouthpiece only. You can put it on and then fight. Same thing with this. Actually, I never used this yet. This one are the used mouthpieces that I had a long time ago. One white color and the other one is clear. I buy it long time ago, but this one are unused. Okay, these are the mouthpiece you have to put on to protect your teeth, your gums, whatever you have inside your mouth. Okay, now next are the hand wraps. Okay, so when you fight, normally in my place, those who are um, putting on a local sparring, they don't care to use a hand wraps. But with me, if I go home and there will be boxing matches locally among those people living in my place, I will do a boxing clinic first, and then I'm going to tell them that this should be mandatory. You got to use hand wraps, that is to protect your hand, to not cause an injury to any part of your hands. I mean, the fingers. So I got here Lonsdale, London, the most popular brand Everlast, and then Adidas. Now this one, this is Domius. This is new. When I purchased this one together with this is much easy to use than this one, because boxing hand wraps need some, you get to teach the guy how to put it on. Now whereas compared to this one, it's so easy. You just put your hands and that's it. But the protection you get from the hand wrap is much better. Okay, of course, when you say boxing match, those professional fights, this will not be enough. There will be a professional hand wrapping that's going to take place. This is only used during practice. Okay, so we are done with mouthpieces and then hand wraps. Let's go to the gloves, the proper gloves that I am having. So I got here okay, two. So that is 4 pairs. Now let's start with this one. This is Lonsdale, London. Now I buy this long time ago. So the actual price of this Lonsdale, I buy it 4 years ago. It's a long time, you see. It's only 1,999 pesos. Alright, so I don't know if the price now has increased, but this is good enough. It's a nice brand. I could use it for sparring, or I have been using this long time back, and then it's still okay. Actually, it depends on how you take care of the gloves. Now, those local guys who are doing local sparring, what they are doing is they're not using hand wraps, they're not cleaning their hands. So what happens? The gloves becomes dirty. There is a smell if you put your hands. So what happens? It's going to be destroyed easily. It's not going to last a year if you're not taking care of the gloves properly. All right. So could you imagine? I buy this 2015, approximately 2015 or 2016. So 4 years ago, but still it looks brand new. You may say maybe I'm not using it. No, I'm using it. So many sparring takes place with these gloves, but as what I've said, it depends on who is using and then taking care of the things that you bought. Okay, so it means 1,900, let's say 2,000. So for this pair you spend 4,000 pesos. Okay, so let's go to the other pairs, which, okay, I purchased this in the Philippines. This one I purchased it in Kuwait. So the price of the other one is, oh wait, I have to check the okay, it's here. So for one pair I buy it for 24 KD. KD is Kuwait dinars. So one pair is 24. We will convert it to peso. One dinar is 162 or 160. So more or less one pair is 4,000 pesos. Okay, so 4,000 448 plus 4, that will be 12,000 for his gloves. Okay, same thing. This is 4 years old, 5 years old. I'm using it, but it's still looking new. Maybe you'll say again that I'm not using it. Oh, well, I'm using it. Frequency of use could be every 1 month, 1 or 2 times. Not that much often, but you see, I am taking care of these things. And one good, very useful information that I'm going to tell you regarding boxing gloves. Okay, now those gloves that's being used by championship games, for example the fight between Manny Pacquiao and Kit Thurman, that was the last fight, they are using 10 ounce of gloves only. This is 14, so it means they're using 10 ounce gloves so that it could hurt each other's, the both boxer will feel the power, because if you will use 14-inch in a championship fight, as I've said, if it is at the level of world championship, Pacquiao, Mayweather, they're going to use 14 ounce. Man, no one is going to get knocked out because the gloves are a little bit thick. They will not absorb the power. No one is going to get knocked out. All right. So 14 ounce being used during practice, during sparring practice, and for me, I'm not going to use a 10 ounce because it hurts. Okay, I'm just doing boxing for sports, physical conditioning for myself and my hobby as well. And you know what? Why I choose boxing to be one of my sports? Because it is a form of self-defense. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you are doing boxing, you fight a guy who doesn't have any knowledge of boxing, man, he's going to hit you because you know how to move, you know how to put your place where you're not going to get hit, and then you have the speed and you can hit him willfully any part of his body. Of course, that is, you get to have also the guts to fight a guy who is trying to bully or to hurt you or to do some um, you know things which you wouldn't like. For example, you're going to get robbed. Okay, so if you're doing boxing, you are used to sparring. You'll never be afraid anyone coming to you, not unless the guy is having a gun or having a knife. Then the best thing you do is to run. Okay, I hope it's clear, man. Okay, so this we are done with the boxing gloves. Now what we have here is, you see that with big circle at the center. So this is red, that is blue. Now this one is the body protector. So if you're doing sparring, boxing sparring, you have to put it in your body. So even if you're going to get hit on those parts, you will not feel it because you are protected by this boxing body protector. So I could not recall anymore the price of this, but it's not that much compared to the gloves. All right. So I was able to use that one in one of my sparring, in my workout. I just wrapped it on a concrete post, and then I was able to do it. It's just a matter of thinking, how can you do in times where there is no available sparring partner which you can play with. So in my other video, I have shown you, or I have shown how I do it. Wrap this around the post, and then bingo, you can play, you can hit it, you can dance, do the stepping, boxing step, in and out, hitting, and then protecting yourself. Okay, so body protector, it's colorful, red and blue. It's nice to look at. Okay, so let's move on. Now we have here the boxing mitts. I got 2 sets of those boxing mitts. Okay, so I got here a Lonsdale. Now this one is, you're going to put it on your hand, just like this. Ooh, sorry, like this one, and then do like this. It's going to be hit by any boxer who wants to practice his punch, speed, strength, all of those things. Okay, so we're going to hit that blue color. Actually, if you're using this one, it's just like, or should I say, if you are doing boxing is your sport, and you don't want to be involved in a sparring, well, you can do it. You just have to use these mitts. You just have to have one guy who will play with you. He will hold both of this in his hands, and then you will be punching different type of punches, that all of those legal boxing punches: jab, straight, uppercut, and then the hook. Okay, so in that way you are properly practicing yourself. Of course, the proper execution from both hands. So this is also very valuable boxing equipment that you must have. Of course, right now I don't have the boxing bag, so I try to utilize whatever equipments possible that I could use. But right now I don't have any sparring partner. Once I go home to my province in Leyte, well, everyone will be happy because people, you know, if there is a boxing club, people will come, they want to see, and then you have to put on those guys ready to be paired to do some 3 rounds or 6 rounds. Now, this time I'm going to prepare to um, proper way or proper approach to boxing. So maybe I could train some guys to be referee and then do a boxing clinic so that those young guys that I will call to fight, and I have to teach them the proper way of um, delivering a punch. All right, so we're about to take our dinner. I think I have shared with you the boxing equipments that I have. All right, guys. So if you're new to this channel, please share, like, and subscribe. And you need to remember that exercise is essential to the body, especially current situation now. We are in a pandemic. We get to provide or to supplement our body with vitamin C. Not only vitamin C, but other vitamins, A, B1, and then what is essential to make your immune system a little bit sturdy, a little bit strong is exercise. So any exercise that you do, it will boost your immune system. Not only that, you're keeping yourself healthy. You're going to avoid respiratory illness, heart attack, and all sorts of terminal diseases. All right. So bye bye for now. Take care, and regards to all. Thank you so much. God bless. Cheers.